Thank you, Carolyn.
So, John, you just played goalie for the Babylon Warriors. How did that game go?
Not as well as we would have hoped. We lost 3-2. It was a tough game. We drew a couple of penalties early on, gave them a 5-on-3, and they took advantage of that. So we're kind of digging ourselves out of a hole the rest of the game. But All Blacks are an excellent team, and once they have a lead, their defense with Jason and the back checking from Mike is just ridiculous. But Andrew Kramer and Daniel almost got us out of it. So I think basically anybody can beat anybody else in this league from any league.
You put up a good fight. So how is your confidence going into this next game?
Pretty good, pretty good. I think I played a good game against the All Blacks. It was one I'd like to have back, but they had me moving around. I'm loose. I'm ready to go, and Snake Eyes is going to take care of business.
Well, good luck out there today. I'm here with Nikki and Chris from the Stick Magnets. You guys are facing off against the Snake Eyes today. How do you feel going into today's game?
I feel pretty good. Let's do it. Stick Magnets are up and coming, hopefully, and we played them in the playoffs last year. We put a good fight up and lost in overtime, so we'll see what we can muster today.
So, Nikki, you guys just got married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you consider having our league commissioner Suds officiate the wedding?
I did consider that. At one point I was like, what's marry us? Because we're very low-key, so we did like a small elopement type thing. And I was like, well, we could get married at center ice right before a face-off and just have Suds or somebody else officiate and then just play a game and be done.
That would be
perfect.
amazing.
Yeah, it would have been funny.
Well, thank you for joining us and good luck in tonight's game.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a good game tonight between the Snake Eyes in black and, the Snake Eyes in gray and the Stick Magnets in black. Two names starting with an S, and we are underway here. Set across behind the net, finds Kelly Kiernan, but Barb's there with her. Passes it up, one the other way, neutral ice. And right away, it looks like we're going to have some action. We got John Romson net for the Snake Eyes and Jason Boyd in net for the Stick Magnets, as per usual. Mike now comes up the middle, whacked at, but gets by. Gets out of the zone, off the neutral ice. Pass across the wing, but can't handle it. Scott now looks for a shot, but it's blocked in front. Over to the side now, they'll battle it out. Sent across, shot does not get off, and finally Mike will try to clear it out for the Stick Magnets. Cannot do so, and it stays in. Julie now whacks at it, but no go there. As Nikki's there to battle in front. That one's deflected in front, and a weak shot will be swallowed up by Jason Boyd. And the faceoff will come on his stick side. 13:45 to play here. Should be a doozy. This is our final game and feature game of the night. We've had some good ones today. The last one was a doozy with a final score of 8-7 in favor of the Untouchables over the Ducks. This one now, Barb keeps it in, sends it up, finds Kirill. Kirill now running down to the corner. Looking up, finds Barb, but she can't handle it. As Ron's giving her trouble. Battle against the boards. Finds it behind the net, looking for Chris Winkler. And the Snake Eyes will look to clear it. Sent up and around. Down the side. Still kept in by the Stick Magnets. And finally dumped behind the net, where the Snake Eyes will try to take it up. Sent out, but to the wrong team, and sent back in, no icing, as it doesn't quite have enough on it. And it's back and forth here. Across to Kirill, looks for Chris, but can't find him. Goes across to Barb instead, and turned over. The pass is just out of the reach of Ron. Ron now centering pass. The shot is blocked in front. Barb now finally gets it out to neutral ice. And is taken around by the Snake Eyes. Across Nikki now. Nikki looks up, makes a strong pass, and clears it out to neutral ice. That'll once get it from the boards. John Romps will elect to swallow that one up and not play it. So the faceoff will come on his stick side. Referee Marcus will drop it. Referees are, of course, Marcus, as I just said, and Suds. Brought back but kept in. Finally cleared out by the Snake Eyes. And across to Nikki, the pass is out of her reach. Down below, clears it up. Allison and Kelly will run it down. Kelly wins that battle there. Sent across. Nikki across now. Taken behind the net. Turns around, reverses direction. Sends it. This does have enough for an icing. Let's see. Joe wins the race. The icing is waved off. I also like to apologize to Jason Stitch. He's the other referee. And there's a goal, a shot. So the great hustle by Joe Rivera pays off as the icing's waved off, and he sets up that goal. So it's 1-0 here in favor of the Snake Eyes. Early here in the first. 10:36 to play. Across Snake Eyes again, as it's whiffed by the defense there. Thrown in front of the net. Finally cleared out, but not out of the zone yet. Still some trouble, and he'll just send it. Does not have enough for an icing. And thus is a good clear. Control behind the net now. Kept in by the stick magnets. Set across. They got somebody back door. It's Mike, but just a little too much on that pass. As it was elevated, but he was there and wide open. Send front, and that's a goal. He scores it. Takes a weird hop off John Romp's left leg and hops in. So we got a 1-1 tie ball game here, folks. Nice wraparound goal there. Got a little lucky. Very hard to cover those posts here in ball hockey, as they do not have moorings on, as you would see in ice hockey. Looks like they're giving the goal to Allison. I'm right, I could have sworn it was off the wraparound, but maybe she's just pointing for an assist. So it's up now. Mike battles. Brought up, set across, no icing. This is an incomplete pass. Mike wins that race anyway. Dribbles in front. It's blocked, stick saved by John Romps. Out the center, goes across. Aubrey looks for a shot, can't get it off. Goes out, won't be icing though. Sent up, can't be handled, and cleared back into the zone. The stick magnets will run it down. Brought in, no call there, as it looked like he did just fall. Brought up, Barr plays on the side with a stick, nice play there. Not even sure if she knows that she made it. Shot on towards Jason Boyd, and it's still loose, but finally cleared out. Brought out to neutral ice, and across. Chris Winkler with a nice strong play with the stick, and set back up. It's still the Snake Eyes with the ball. 1-1, 7 minutes 45 seconds left to play here in the first. So far, it's a good one. Jason Boyd can't handle it. Open net, comes back in time, and saves himself from what would otherwise probably been his fault. He's off the hook there, though. Actually, looks like Jason Stitcher just scored. But after the whistle. Then I'm pretty sure last time I checked, referees cannot score goals. It was a hand pass, and so much wrong with that. Like a face-off won by Chris Winkler. Sent across. Run down behind the curtain, which obstructs our beautiful views here. In front, Barb will battle. Pedaling hard. Nowhere to go with it yet, though. Somebody's got to help her out. And makes a nice play, wins that battle to the point. Kept in, nice play. And finally cleared out by the Snake Eyes. Incidental contact there. Looked like it could have been bad, but Joe looks like he's all right. Tough firefighter and EMT there. Joe now looks for the shot, takes it, goes high and wide. They're still in front. Formed a nearly juicy rebound, but not quite. There we go. Ron had the open net, but shoots it high, and finally cleared out. No ice. It was the own team sending it down to their own zone, where Kelly Kiernan will reset. Finds Julie down the boards. Across to Joe again. Joe, of course, set up the first goal for them by running down that icing. That proved to be key as they took a 1-0 lead, but quickly turned around as the Stick Magnets tied it up. Open net there. She'll shoot it, and looks like he made the save. No goal. So great save there. Almost costly by the Stick Magnets, and they've got to get that out. So the faceoff will come on his glove side. They're set again. One back, Andrew plays it across, sent up on the backhand, didn't have enough on it. Nikki's in front of the net there to break it up. But the Snake Eyes will keep it in the zone. Contact, not enough. Approaching penalty territory. That one's cleared out. It's a loose puck right in front of the net. And here we go, it's a one-on-one. Takes the shot, goes wide of the net and behind. Always interesting there, as some crazy rebounds tend to happen here at the Rock. That one shot, but not a very good opportunity there from the low angle. Just loses somewhere, there's a goal. Boy, was that ever weird. I'm not sure anybody could find the ball, and certainly John Romps couldn't. And I think what happened there was it was just rolling on his back for a second. Nobody knew where it was. I don't even know where it was. And hopefully the referees knew where it was. It looks like a good goal, as the Stick Magnets will take a 2-1 lead here. 4 minutes left to go in the first period. It's David Kramer with the goal. He'll get credit. So 2 unfortunate goals against John Romps here. One took a funny hop off his pad on the wraparound, and that one, I'm not even sure what happened there. Cleared out by Snake Eyes. Good pass attempt, but a greater play to keep it in. Allison now puts it in front. Mike's there, can't get the shot off, and John Romps will cover that one up. A lot of action here early on in this one. Faceoff will come on John Romp's stick side. And Ron will win that back for the Snake Eyes. Across to Julie, she gets it out to neutral ice, but no go there. Sent out to Ron. Rod now, the opportunity, finds the open pass. Jason Boyd gets it over, and Julie is the one that puts it home. Julie Sullivan, and there's no help there for Jason Boyd. We have a tie ball game here with just over 2.5 minutes to go. That's Julie Sullivan there, potting home the tying goal. Hey, sorry. Camera got a little turned around on me there as I let go. And that's awkward. So I do not have the face for television. Just the commentary part. Even that is not very good. John Ross with an amazing save, makes another one. Wow. Robbing Barb, and then I think Chris Winkler. Boy, do they hate him right now. And there's a goalie timeout here, taken by John Ross to fix his equipment. Of course, something came loose as he's flailing around like Dominic Hasek. Great save, but honestly, it's one I've seen him make before. Very good at getting that glove out there to cover up the low post. Looks like we had somebody jump the face off. And might have an interference call. They're just kicking him out of the circle. Somebody else will have to do it.
2 minutes roughing, Chris.
It's going to be a roughing call. Chris Winkler. So too much, let his emotions get the best of him there. And causes his team to be shorthanded. It's like we just had the same thing happen again. This time Kirill, but they'll just do the face-off again, it looks like. Nobody's booted out. We are back behind the curtain right now. Nobody can really see what's going on. Across over to Julie Sullivan. The last one home. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Played across. Looks like a hand pass, but touched up by the other team. So no. Sent across, but too much mustard. Good scoring opportunity there. As he's looking in the slot, but nobody was able to put a stick on the ball. Across to Julie. Julie now sends it across. Kirill holds on to it. 20 seconds left in the first. Ron looking for a penalty, but the referees are saying no. Physical one here, not a lot of defense. They had some weird bounces. Another good opportunity. Makes a great save. Jason, it's loose underneath him. And blown dead as the referees lost sight of the ball. That'll be the end of the first period here. We've got a 2-2 ball game. Snake Eyes, Stick Magnets. We'll be right back.
I'm here with Andrew from the Stick Magnets. So Andrew, you play in X Division. Can you tell me about that?
Well, it's a little more fast-paced than the rec and a little more up-tempo, but it's a good chance to get better because you're playing against better players and the game is faster, so that helps my game here in rec.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us and good luck today.
Thanks.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second period of DCHL action here between the Snake Eyes in gray and the Stick Magnets in black. We got a 2-2 ball game now. I have readjusted the camera, made some modifications, so you will not have to see my ugly face anymore. This is played in by the Snake Eyes. We've got an exciting one here. A lot of energy. I feel a lot more comfortable. I hope you do. Jason Boyd sticking his glove out, making it look easy. And I'm sure it was for him. So that face-off will come on his stick side, as it just seemed to get very quiet here for a second. And the noise picks right back up. That shot's taken, goes wide, over into the corner. Played across in front. It's loose. Aubrey will run it down. That one almost goes in. Jason Boyd gets lucky and makes the pick there as it bounces right up in his glove. Those are the ones you can get crossed up on. I know, I'm a goalie. and that happens sometimes to me. Face-off will come now. Taken out, can't get out to neutral ice. Kept in by the Snake Eyes. Set across into the corner. Nikki will send it long. It does have enough for an icing, but it will not be. Let's see if they can get a goal out of this. We know the Snake Eyes did by running down an icing. No such luck for them there. That shot is blocked in front by Nikki. And set across. Kept in by the Snake Eyes though. Across, Jason will cover it up. Face-off will come on his glove side. I must apologize, we have a new camera rig, those of you who watch, and I'm not used to it yet. But it is better, and it will be. Cut across, Barb sent it in front, it's loose. Nobody can find it, finally sent out. And Nikki will play it back. Buys her team a few times on defense. Barb takes a spill, but she's fine. Out to Julie. Julie sends it across as they tag up on sides. Brought in. Mike will come out with it. Winning that battle, they stay on sides. Over to Barb. Barb looking for the shot. Waits. Takes the shot. Looks like it goes wide. Might have gotten a piece of it on the other team. That one's still loose in front. Still loose at the feet of John Romps. The ball's still loose actually, but referee's lost sight. Probably one that should have been covered up. Face off, one back. Played across, there's Nikki. And now finds it up, over to Fenlon. He'll play it up. Sent across, and it's Nikki once more. Seen a lot of her lately. Can't clear it out, shot on goal, and Jason will swallow it up. And I am seriously sorry about my poor cameraman skills. Promise I will pick it up in the third period. Still having fun here though. Always a great time at the Rockville Sportsplex. Michael & Sons Rockville Sportsplex. That one shot, oh, takes a goofy bounce. Still loose in front of the net, finally cleared out by the defense. Kirill looks to play it over. Sends it out, here's Barb. Barb with Chris looking for him, comes across towards Kirill. Doesn't quite make it there. Across Allison Cheatham, up to Barb. Run down behind the net. The battles continue here. Barb now looks in her backhand. Sweet pass, but just out of the range of Chris Winkler. Over to the point, kept in. They tag up on sides and sent in by Barb. Joe will run it down for the Snake Eyes. Played across. Looking to be cleared up, but Allison can't handle it. Runs into the referee there. Into the corner. Snake Eyes look to play it up. Great play to keep it in there. Finally gets it out. And whiffs on it. Could be costly. Here's Kirill coming in hard. Far up by the Snake Eyes. Still 2-2 here. 9 minutes left to play in the second period. We play 3. Sent across. Great pass. Just out of the reach of Domer. Allison Runs it up, Barb will clear it. Does have enough for an ice, and that will be the call. Faceoff will come in the Stick Magnets defensive zone, dropped by our very own Jason Stitcha. Did commentary the last 2 games. I'm sure did a great job as always. I'm here to give his dear voice a rest. Here we go, Kelly Kiernan now. Tries to play it out. Allison makes a great play to keep it in. Back up to center ice, hits the boards. Up on where the tarps are. Over to John Romps, almost took another weird bounce. But he's able to get his body all the way in front of it. And swallowed up. The faceoff will come on his stick side. Brought out, Jason Boyd coming all the way out to play it, leaves the net open. And catches a break as his team is able to regroup. Set across, Nikki will send it down. No icing. Played up, a little contact there, but incidental nonetheless. And we'll regroup. 7 minutes to play here in the second. Shot up, right to Allison. Terrible turnover. Takes a shot, and John Romps bails him out. We go to neutral ice. Sigmanis had to touch up. Shot. Gets on net, but an easy save by John Romps. Julie Sullivan now, looking up. That was Kelly Kiernan. I am sorry. And that one's out of play. We're going to take a quick break here so I can adjust this camera, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I think I have something that'll work for me. I hope. In the 5 seconds we were gone, this one's set across, and the whistle blows. Not sure what happened. I'm guessing it, oh, there we go, it hit the backboard. Overheard John Romps saying it. Here you have a great view of our bleacher section. The top mezzanine at the Michael & Son Sportsplex. Home to the DCHL. Mike now carries it up. Working it across. Brings it all the way up to the net in front of John Romps and causes him to sprawl out. But no such goal resulting. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left to play the second period of action. Nikki tries to keep it in, cannot do so. She'll just dump it. Finally, Stick Magnets touch up. Sent in. Brought down, Barb's back. There we go. It's past him. Takes a shot. John Romps makes a great save. Still sprawling, makes 2 in a row and bails out his team once again. Some intense action here. And the score remains tied at 2-2. Face off, one back by the Snake Eyes. Sent up, but there's traffic in front. To the point, takes a shot. It's blocked in front, hits a couple bodies actually. And it's out to neutral ice. Sent in, no icing, as there was a chance to make the play on that ball. John Romps will elect to play it. Does so, and it works out for him. I'm glad for him. Doesn't always work out. Kept in. Tries to shoot it, but it's blocked in front. And it'll be offsides as it's touched up right below us. Also where the faceoff will come. Great view. Just dropped one back to Kelly Kiernan. Played across, run down. Both teams just grinding it out. Taken behind his own net. Sent up to neutral ice with the stick magnets will just dump it into the zone. Kelly Kiernan's there though. Played across. Chris Winkler can't keep it in. Played across to Kirill. Kirill now looks, blocked in front. I believe he's about to make a pass there. Played up. And it looks like some back and forth action again. That was not icing as he was in front of the center line. It did play across. Allison is there, plays it up to Kelly on the other team though. But I'm sure just happy to get it out of her own zone. Chris Winkler will take it all the way behind his own net, showing off his athletic ability and his beard. Goes out to Fenland right below us at neutral ice. Still offsides for the Snake Eyes. They cross Domer on it down, sends it. And the shot was blocked in front. Allison Cheatham will play it up. Can't quite get it out. It's Kelly Kiernan, hand pass, but she touches it up on her own. And that one will go out. Played up, here's Chris Winkler trying to get something going for the Snake Eyes. Controls it into the zone. Plays it down. Sent across the wing. Fairly clean action here so far. Some physicality took place here in the first period, but nothing approaching penalty territory. Did have one roughing call. Other than that, both teams are just trying to find a way to put it in the net, and roughing is not always the way to do it. Minute and a half to play in the second period. Still 2-2 is the score. Stick Magnets in black and Snake Eyes in gray. That's sent across. Allison will send it up. Over to Fenland. Barb's there. Doesn't have much room to work on that side. Not quite interference, he still had the ball. Played up. Sent out. Finds Ron. Ron now can't handle it. Slashes his stick. No call. Sent in front. And cannot get cleared out. And he does actually. Here we go, one-on-one. Let's see who'll win the battle. Finds Andy wide open. He puts it home. So, poor defense there by the Snake Eyes. As that 2-on-1, you can see that forming from a mile away. So we've got a 3-2 game here. 30 seconds to play in the second period. And if I was the Snake Eyes captain, I would probably say something about that. A tight game like this, can't have that happen. So Snake Eyes pull ahead, that one's sent down. Enough for icing, and that will be the call. 10 seconds left to play here. They're gonna have to hurry if they want to take a face-off. I'm not sure they'll get it off. Let's see, 5 seconds. And they'll drop it, but not enough time. That'll do it for the second period here. Andy Glatfelter is the man who puts it home to make it 3-2 in favor of the Snake Eyes. I am sorry, that is the Stick Magnets.
I'm here with Allison from the Stick Magnets. Allison, you just scored a goal. Congratulations.
Thanks, it was a pretty good goal. My teammates set me up, so that was awesome.
Well, can you tell me about it? What happened?
Yes, we gained possession after the face-off, and Andrew took it around the back of the net and did a curl round, and I just flicked it in. I was in the right spot at the right time in the top left corner.
Well, congratulations. I hear you have to get back in there.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm on the next shift. Thank you so much.
Thanks for talking with us.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third period of DCHL action. Here between, I will get this right this time, the Snake Eyes in gray and the Stick Magnets in black. Stick Magnets taking the lead on a bad 2-on-1 had formed with a lack of defense on the Snake Eyes. Drop here is won by the Stick Magnets. That was Andy Gladfelter that put home the goal to make it 3-2 game. We're here at the start of the third period, and it's sent across. We've got a good one though, nonetheless. So always a story for every goal that's been scored against the Snake Eyes today, and things have not gone their way. Mike will carry it up. So now here's Julie. She'll clear it out to neutral ice, and Nikki runs it down. Battling in front. Barb wins the battle, but it's not over yet. Finally played into the zone. Sent up. Nikki looks to run it down. Jason coming out of his net to play it. And buys himself and his team some extra time. This one sent all the way back into the Snake Eye zone. Hey, come on. Gray's offsides, they'll have to tag up. They do so. Finally played up and sent out. This one does not have enough for an icing and actually turns into be a good pass. Shot goes wide though. It's Ron now, takes it up. To center ice, takes a shot, goes wide. And he will get his own rebound. Put in front of the net, but cannot put it home. That's Donaher. And sent out. That does have enough for icing, and that's what it'll be. For what it's worth, Kelly Kieran running it down. 3-2 is the score here. In favor of the Stick Magnets, who are wearing the black jerseys, with the exception of maybe a navy and a teal from Kirill. It's a Russian thing, I guess. Played across the backhand, can't get it out. That one goes off. Jason Boyd makes the save. And still controlled in their zone. They got to get it out. Barb finally does, winning a good battle there. Pass it across to Chris Winkler. Chris Winkler now, he'll bury his way up into the zone. And using his sheer size to win those battles there. Powerful man. Looks like Kirill is maybe looking for a hook. So there's definitely some entanglement there. And finally taken out. Here's Ron. We'll try to start the attack the other way. Keeps it on sides. Finally, Jason Boyd. Risky play coming out of his neck, but does poke check. And it pays off. Nikki with a play. Blocks that in front as Ron was looking for the pass. Oh, shoots it. It's a weak one, though. It's deflected off Kirill's stick. And Jason Boyd will cover that up. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the third period. We do only play 3. There will not be an overtime as we're not in the playoffs. And time does not allow. However, those teams will just hope they come out with a win. Unfortunately, it's not always the case. So somebody jumped the face-off there, false start. And they'll knock the Snake Eyes out of the face-off circle. And we'll do it again. Oh, just madness now on the ice. I've never seen anything like this. We cannot get the ball together. Just kidding, of course. Okay, here we go. Sent up, cleared out. That does have enough for icing. And it will be. So yet another icing, quite a few. Maybe that's a sign of fatigue. Maybe that's a sign that they want to get the dump and chase going. But if I were the captain of the Snake Eyes, I might point that out. However, I am not the captain of the Snake Eyes. This one's played down. Stays neutral ice. Shot, and Jason Boyd makes the easy save. Battled out right below us. Dumped in, it'll go wide of the net. And Nicky's there. Has it behind, but nobody's there. Julie Sullivan looking to do something with the puck. It's loose in front of the net, and nobody can get a handle on it. Sometimes you gotta wonder whether that ball is regulation size or what. Because it seems to be doing some weird things. That one is kept in the zone. Big lefty here takes a shot. It's underneath John Romps. He can't see it, but he'll get a whistle anyway. I was speaking earlier, and I feel a lot of goals happen in this league due to lack of communication, and it even comes down to plays like that. Maybe tell him it's in his pad. You know, tell him just cover up, put something down. I mean, put your stick over it. Make sure you're on the same page. And especially make sure that puck doesn't come out, get loose, and they'll get an easy goal out of that. That one goes wide. Great goal. As he thinks he's going to go to the backhand, does so, and boy was that the move to make. We have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Still over 8 minutes left to play. It's 3-3 as the Snake Eyes come back to answer. That's Donaher on the goal. It's a sweet move on the breakaway. I would like to think I got that all on camera. Unassisted too. Should probably learn his first name right now. I've been calling him Donaher. I think I called him Domer at first. But that's all right. You keep scoring goals like that, and people will learn your name real fast. Mike cannot keep that one in. Run down by Kelly Kiernan. Still playing across. Bad pass over to Barb. Takes a weird bounce, but still goes wide of the net. Kept in by the Snake Eyes. Stick magnets. Behind the net. Still battle looking for Mike. Great play as he's able to get the stick down. That one's deflected in front. A lot of traffic. Wrap around. Oh, went off her stick. Barb with a great opportunity. I thought that was a goal for a second. That one's sent in deep, no icing. But Kelly Kiernan will still run it down as the pressure's on. Right across. Well, slips up on him on the backhand, clearing attempt. Mike will go up to the backhand. He looks forehand. A lot of traffic in front. Ron's able to break that up. Give him credit for that. Not sure if that's what he's trying to do, but credit him with that disruption. Nicky now over to Barb. Barb looking to play it in the zone. Shot is swallowed up by John Romps. And the faceoff will come on his glove side. We have a tie ball game here, still 3-3. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in regulation. If we stay tied, we will not go to overtime, as time does not allow. Got a problem with it, talk to the Sportsplex. That was swallowed up by John Romps. It's covered up on the side of the net. Won't be a shot on goal. And we'll do the face-off again, his glove side. Face-off, one back by Chris Winkler. Credit him with the win. Ron was looking to tie him up there, but didn't work out in his favor. That one's still in. No, it's out. Comes out of the pink line. And that'll be offsides. As Kirill brought it out, took his eye off the ball. Faceoff comes down below, won by Ron, but Nicky's there. Played up to Julie, and does come out of the zone. Nicky now up the side, finds Chris Winkler. Sends it in, does get on net, and John Romps, probably a smart play, will cover it up. Be a stick side this time. So if you're just tuning in here, great ball game now. 3-3 is the score between the Snake Eyes, who are wearing the gray jerseys, and the Stick Magnets. They're not wearing their usual whites today, because they're the away team, but they're actually in black. That one's sent in by Julie Sullivan, but Nicky's there. Kept in, does not get on net. Sent across, Barb's wide open there. And a bouncing ball will be swallowed up by John Romps. Glove side. Just over 3.5 minutes left to play here in regulation. I am very hungry. So that's kind of on my mind too, but it's hockey. I know both teams are also hungry for a goal, as we have a tie game here. That one's sent across. Jason Boyd makes a stand-up save and is also able to cover it up. All in the same sequence. Faceoff will come on his glove side. We're under 3 minutes left to play in regulation now. Clock will stop inside 1 minute. If it is within a 1-goal game, that one's swallowed up there too, as Jason Boyd wins that battle. One back to the Snake Eyes. Shot is sent wide, but Joe's there to run it down. Sent across. Still in the zone. Looking for Allison Cheatham. But the pass is a little too strong. Played across. And Jason Boyd coming out of his crease to swallow that one up. And it's loose. Oh, coming up, getting tall there. Jason Boyd makes a great save. Made it look routine, but I'll tell you, folks, that is not. He saves this from being a 4-3 game. Instead, it'll remain tied. Great pass there, Allison. But could not be handled. Now it's Andy. Minute 20 left to play in regulation. Still 3-3. Snake Eyes in gray. And Stick Magnets in black. Get across. Here's Ron now. He'll look up the rink, finds Joe. Joe can't handle it. And Nicky will run it down. Nicky plays it behind the net to her fellow D-man. Played up looking for Andy. Can't find him. Andy potted the game tying goal for the Stick Magnets. Apologize, that might have been the go-ahead goal at the time. And that's set up here. This guy has no tripping on the play as he does kind of fall over his own feet. Good no call. Played in front, wide open Fenland. That's a goal, he'll score. We got a 4-3 game. Clock stops at 28 seconds, it looks like. And what a play. Finds him wide open there at the point, and he'll put it home. high opportunity area. If you know anything about goalie angles, you've got the biggest part of the net and you're right in front of it. Looks like there's a timeout here. And it's the Snake Eyes, sorry, Stick Magnets. See if we can listen in on what they're discussing. So it's a 4-3 game, but both goaltenders have played great, actually. Some unlucky bounces, some weak spots on the defense. But at the end of it, we've got a 4-3 ball game in favor of the Snake Eyes with just 28 seconds left. And the Stick Magnets and the Snake Eyes are coming up with their game plan. Looks like the Stick Magnets are already dropping their goalie, as they have to. This is desperation mode for them. So an empty net, and they'll get 6 attackers on the floor. It's going to be tough for the Snake Eyes to have practically a shorthanded opportunity here. That's turned over in front. That goes just wide of the net. That would have put the game away. But we still got 20 seconds here. Over to Nicky. Nicky looks up, finds Chris. Chris takes a shot, goes back. He's got to do something quick. Turns it over to Julie. Just 5 seconds. And it looks like the Snake Eyes will come away with a late victory as time expires. Final score, 4-3 in favor of the Snake Eyes in gray. It was a great one. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in with me and bearing with me. I'm Kevin Shea on behalf of the DCHL. See you next weekend.
I'm here with Andrew, who scored the winning goal for the Snake Eyes. Congratulations, Andrew.
Thank you, thank you.
That was an exciting game. You scored the winning goal in the last 28 seconds of the game. Tell me about that.
It was crazy. I just did time slowed. I just wound up, let it rip. I normally would score, I'm normally defense, so this is a new feeling.
Oh, congratulations. Thank you for joining us, and thank you.